Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where everyone wants to be seen, where people long for attention, where they cry out to be noticed. But let me tell you, not every voice that listens to you is a friend. Not every hand that reaches for you is there to lift you up. There are those who smile at you today, but in their hearts they carry envy, jealousy, and deceit. There are those who pretend to celebrate you while secretly waiting for your downfall. You see, there is a danger in revealing too much about yourself. The more people know, the more they think they have a say in your life. The more they know, the more they assume they can predict your next move. Some will use your past against you. Some will take your struggles and turn them into gossip. Some will pretend to care just so they can gather information to use against you. The wise man walks in silence. The strong man moves in wisdom. Do not mistake privacy for loneliness. Do not mistake silence for weakness. There is power in keeping your plans, your dreams, your next steps hidden until they are ready to be revealed. The tree does not announce its fruit before the season comes. The eagle does not reveal its flight path before it soars. A warrior does not expose his strategy before the battle. So why should you? Oh, how many people have fallen because they trusted too soon, spoke too fast, and shared too much? How many dreams have been crushed because they were spoken into the ears of those who had no faith? How many goals have been abandoned because they were mocked before they even had a chance to begin? The world is full of doubters, naysayers, and destroyers of hope. Do not let them in. The greatest victories are won in silence. The most powerful moves are made in the unseen. There are seasons in life where you must walk alone, where you must carry your vision in your heart and speak of it to no one but God. There are moments where you must labor in the dark before the light reveals what you have built. And when the time is right, when the foundation is strong, when the work is complete, then and only then will they see what you have done. Until then, my friends, be silent. Be still. Let them wonder. Let them guess. Let them assume. Their opinions do not shape your destiny. Their words do not define your journey. Walk with wisdom. Move in silence. Build without broadcasting. Because when you rise, you will rise in strength and power and in a way that no one saw coming. And when they ask, where did this come from? How did this happen? You will smile, knowing that your silence was your strength all along. People will come into your life wearing many different faces. Some will call you friend, some will call you family, some will act as though they have your best interests at heart. They will smile at you, shake your hand, and even celebrate your victories with you. But the truth is, not everyone who stands beside you is truly for you. Not every hand that claps for you is clapping out of joy. Some are clapping because they are watching, waiting, and hoping for the day you stumble. It is a mistake to believe that every person who shows kindness is a friend. Some people come close, not to lift you up, but to study you. They observe your strengths, your weaknesses, and your habits. They listen carefully, not to understand you, but to gather information they can use when the time is right. Some people are only present when things are going well, when there is something to gain, when your light is shining. But the moment the storm comes, the moment trials arise, you will see their true nature. Some will leave without a word. Some will turn against you. And some will stay close, not to support you, but to watch and see if you will fall. There are those who disguise their jealousy as concern. They will question your decisions not because they care, but because they do not want to see you rise above them. They will pretend to give advice, but their words are designed to plant seeds of doubt. They will say things like, "Are you sure you can do this?" Or "Maybe this is too much for you." They will remind you of past failures not to help you learn, but to keep you stuck in a place of fear. A true friend speaks life into you. A true friend encourages, uplifts, and stands with you even when the road is difficult. But not everyone who calls themselves your friend is truly on your side. Some will act as though they celebrate your success, but in their hearts they burn with envy. They smile in your presence, but speak against you in your absence. They pretend to be happy for you, but inside they are comparing their life to yours, measuring your achievements against their own insecurities. These are the people who will never support you fully. They will never truly rejoice in your victories. They will tolerate your success, but they will never celebrate it. And when the opportunity comes, they will not hesitate to tear you down. Be careful who you share your dreams with. Be careful who you open your heart to. Some people are not capable of handling your vision. Some do not have the capacity to see what you see. Some do not want to see you succeed because your success reminds them of their own lack of progress. It is better to walk alone in silence than to walk with those who secretly wish for your failure. There are people who stay close to you just to know what you are doing. They ask questions not because they care, but because they want to measure how far you have come. They do not celebrate you. They do not support you. They only observe. They listen, they gather, and they wait. And when the time is right, they will use what they know against you. Some will spread rumors, some will twist your words, and some will try to turn others against you. The most dangerous enemy is not the one who stands in opposition, but the one who stands beside you pretending to be a friend. A known enemy is easy to guard against, but a hidden one can strike when you least expect it. They know your weaknesses, your fears, and your struggles because you trusted them with that knowledge. That is why you must be careful. You must learn to discern. Not everyone deserves access to your life. It is important to observe how people act when you have nothing to offer. See who stands with you when there is no benefit in doing so. Pay attention to those who celebrate your small victories, not just your great successes. A true friend will encourage you in the process, not just show up for the outcome. A true friend will stand by you when things are uncertain, not just when everything is going well. Distance yourself from those who only appear when they need something. Be cautious of those who only support you when it is convenient. Protect yourself from those who disguise their jealousy as love. Keep your circle small, your trust guarded, and your vision protected. Because not everyone who comes close to you is there to help you rise. Some are there to watch, to wait, and to see if they can keep you from becoming who you were meant to be. Guard your life. Guard your dreams. Guard the deepest parts of who you are. The world does not need to know everything about you. People do not need access to your every thought, every plan, or every struggle. The more you reveal, the more you open yourself to opinions, criticism, and interference from those who have no right to speak over your life. The strongest people are not those who speak the loudest, but those who move in silence, who work in the unseen, who build without broadcasting. There is a reason why the greatest victories are won in silence. There is a reason why the most powerful moves are made in secret. Because when too many voices enter your life, confusion follows. When too many people know your plans, obstacles appear. There are those who cannot handle your dreams. There are those who do not have the capacity to see what you see. And there are those who will work against you the moment they understand what you are trying to build. Be careful what you share. Be careful who you let into your world. Some people only want to be close so they can measure how far you have come. Some want to hear your dreams, not to encourage you, but to laugh behind your back. Some want to know your weaknesses, not to help you grow, but to use them against you when the time is right. A guarded life is not a lonely life. A private life is not an empty life. It is a life of wisdom, a life of protection, a life where you choose who deserves access to the deepest parts of you. You do not need to explain yourself to everyone. You do not need to justify your silence. You do not owe anyone your plans. Work in the dark. Move in wisdom. Keep your dreams hidden until they are strong enough to stand on their own. And when the time is right, when your work is complete, when your success is undeniable, then, and only then, let them see what you have done. Until then, stay quiet, stay focused, and let your results speak for you. Privacy is not weakness. Silence is not fear. There is power in keeping your plans, your struggles, and your dreams to yourself. The world has taught people to seek validation, to share every thought, every step, every detail of their lives. But wisdom says otherwise. The most successful people do not announce their moves. The strongest warriors do not reveal their strategies. The wisest builders do not show the blueprint before the foundation is laid. When you speak too soon, you invite interference. When you reveal too much, you open the door to doubt, jealousy, and destruction. There are people who will pretend to support you, but inside they are hoping for your failure. There are those who listen to your plans, not to help you, but to find a way to stop you. Some will take what you share and spread it to others, twisting your words, making you the subject of gossip and negativity. A private life is a peaceful life. A guarded life is a strong life. There is no need to tell people what you are doing until the time is right. Let them wonder. Let them assume. Let them be surprised when they see the outcome. Your silence is your strength. Your privacy is your protection. And your discipline in keeping things to yourself will shield you from unnecessary battles. The loudest people often achieve the least. The ones who constantly seek attention, validation, and approval end up wasting time proving themselves instead of building themselves. You are not here to impress people. You are not here to satisfy their curiosity. You are here to grow, to build, to succeed, not for them, but for yourself. Keep your plans private, work in silence, and let your success speak when the time is right. People will use your words against you. The more you speak, the more ammunition you give them. The more they know, the more they assume control over your life. Some will pretend to care, but in reality, they are collecting information, waiting for the right moment to twist your words, to spread rumors, to turn your honesty into a weapon against you. Have you ever shared your dreams only to be met with doubt, criticism, or laughter? Have you ever opened up about your struggles only for them to become the subject of whispers behind your back? Some people do not want to see you rise. They do not want to see you overcome. They prefer to keep you small, to keep you uncertain, to make you feel as though you are not capable. And they will use every word you give them to do it. Silence is not avoidance. It is protection. You do not owe anyone your plans, your struggles, or your vision. Some things are meant to be between you and God, between you and your inner strength. Some victories are meant to be won in the quiet, without an audience, without the opinions of those who do not truly care. The less you say, the less they can use. The less you reveal, the less they can twist. A wise person does not speak of their next step, they take it. A strong person does not explain their struggles, they overcome them. The world does not need to know your every thought, your every move, your every battle. Walk in silence, move in wisdom, and let your results speak for themselves. Success happens in the unseen. The strongest foundations are built underground, hidden from sight, long before anything rises above the surface. The tallest trees begin as tiny seeds buried deep in the soil, growing roots in silence before they ever reach the sky. The greatest victories are not won in front of crowds, but in quiet battles fought in private, where no one is watching, where no one is applauding. Too many people fail because they expose their plans too soon. They announce their dreams before they have the strength to defend them. They share their goals with people who do not have the vision to see them through. And when opposition comes, when doubt is spoken over them, they begin to question themselves, not because they lack the ability, but because they invited too many voices into their journey. The most powerful moves are made in silence. The most life-changing decisions are made without an audience. Those who succeed understand the value of secrecy, the importance of working in the unseen. They know that every plan needs time to grow, every dream needs time to develop, and every vision needs time to take root before it can stand on its own. Do not be so quick to reveal what you are building. Do not be so eager to share what is still in progress. Work in the unseen, build in the quiet, move in wisdom. Because when the time is right, when the foundation is strong, when what you have been working on is unshakable, then and only then will it be revealed. And when it is, no one will be able to deny what you have done. Let doubters wonder. Let them assume. Let them talk. It is not your job to explain yourself to people who do not believe in you. It is not your responsibility to convince anyone of your potential. The moment you stop seeking validation, the moment you stop trying to prove yourself, is the moment you take control of your life. Too many people waste their energy explaining their dreams to those who were never meant to understand them. They seek approval from people who secretly envy them. They try to justify their choices to those who do not want to see them succeed. And in doing so, they allow doubt to creep in, they allow distractions to take hold, and they lose focus on what truly matters. The greatest power you have is silence. Move in quietness. Work in the background. Let them wonder where you have been. Let them guess what you are doing. Let them talk about what they do not know. Their opinions do not define your destiny. Their words do not shape your path. When you stop giving them information, you take away their power over you. The most successful people are not the ones who seek attention. They are the ones who let their work speak for itself. They are the ones who stay disciplined, who stay focused, who do not waste time explaining themselves to doubters. They do not argue. They do not prove. They simply rise. And when they do, the same people who doubted them will be the ones asking, how did this happen? Do not give them answers. Do not give them access. Let them wonder. Let them assume. And while they are busy talking, keep moving forward. Rise in power without warning. Move so silently that by the time they realize what you have done, it is already too late to stop you. The loudest victories are not announced in words, but in actions. The strongest breakthroughs are not spoken about before they happen. They are revealed when they can no longer be denied. Too many people fail because they expose their progress before it is complete. They share their vision before it is strong enough to stand. They speak of their next move before it is fully formed. And in doing so, they invite interference, doubt, and resistance. But the wise know that true power comes from discretion. They understand that the greatest transformations happen in silence. Let your success be the only announcement you make. Let your growth be the only explanation you give. Let your work speak so loudly that no words are needed. Those who doubted you will see. Those who underestimated you will wonder. And those who tried to hold you back will realize they were never strong enough to stop you. You do not owe anyone a warning. You do not need to explain your journey. Move in silence. Work in the unseen. And when the time is right, rise so powerfully that no one saw it coming. There is no need to prove yourself to anyone. No need to explain your path, your process, or your purpose. Those who truly support you will not require an explanation. And those who doubt you will never be convinced, no matter what you say. Too many people waste their energy trying to justify their dreams, seeking approval from those who do not have the vision to see beyond their own limitations. They share their goals with people who secretly hope they fail. They look for encouragement in places where jealousy and insecurity exist. And in doing so, they invite unnecessary opinions, distractions, and obstacles into their journey. You do not need permission to grow. You do not need validation to succeed. The only approval you need is your own, and the only confirmation that matters is the progress you make every day. The moment you stop explaining yourself, the moment you stop seeking acceptance, is the moment you take full control of your life. Move forward without hesitation. Build without announcement. Grow without seeking recognition. And when the time comes, let your success be the only thing that speaks for you. Those who need to see it will see it. Those who doubted you will wonder how you did it. And those who tried to stop you will realize they never had the power to do so. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone should know your thoughts, your struggles, or your next move. The more people know, the more they have the power to interfere. The more they see, the more they have the opportunity to envy, to doubt, and to work against you. Some people only want to be close to you so they can measure your progress. They do not celebrate you, they monitor you. They do not support you, they study you. They ask questions not out of care, but out of curiosity. They watch, they listen, they wait just to see if you will fail. And if you give them too much access, they will use what they know to plant seeds of doubt, to speak negativity over your journey, to discourage you from becoming everything you were meant to be. A private life is a powerful life. A quiet journey is an unstoppable one. Protect your energy. Guard your vision. Let people assume what they want. Let them wonder. Let them talk while you keep moving forward. Do not waste time explaining yourself to those who are not meant to understand. Do not share your plans with those who are not meant to be part of your future. Keep your circle small, your focus strong, and your vision protected. You do not need to be seen to be growing. You do not need to be heard to be making progress. Some of the greatest transformations happen in silence. Move in wisdom, build in secret, and when the time is right, your results will speak louder than anything you could ever say. Your strength is in what you do, not in what you say. Your power is in your actions, not in your announcements. The greatest victories are not spoken about before they happen. They are revealed when they can no longer be denied. Too many people lose momentum because they speak too soon. They tell their plans before they are ready. They share their dreams with people who do not have the faith to believe in them. They allow doubt and negativity to enter before their vision is strong enough to withstand it. And in doing so, they weaken what could have been powerful. The strongest warriors do not reveal their strategies. The most successful builders do not show the blueprint before the foundation is laid. The wisest leaders do not speak of their next move, they take it. There is power in silence. There is wisdom in privacy. When no one knows your next step, no one can interfere with it. When no one sees your growth, no one can stunt it. Let your work be your voice. Let your results be your testimony. When the time is right, those who need to see it will see it. Those who doubted you will wonder how it happened. Those who tried to stop you will realize they never had the power to do so. Stay silent, stay focused, stay unstoppable.d. Silence is a shield. Privacy is protection. The less people know about you, the less they can control, manipulate, or destroy. Some battles are won simply by keeping your mouth closed, by refusing to give others the information they seek, by moving so quietly that no one sees your rise until it is complete. People cannot attack what they do not know. They cannot ruin what they cannot see. They cannot sabotage what they have no access to. Many dreams are destroyed, not by failure, but by exposure, by trusting the wrong people, by sharing too much too soon, by allowing too many voices into a space meant only for you.